Holy moly, look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. Just look. Look at his face. Look at his face. Wow. That's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. Okay, that's the raspberries in there doing that. So this is a raspberry Berliner. Okay. It was in the keg last week. Went to have a look at the brew day footage today and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know what's happened. I was wondering to myself, did I actually delete it or did I not take any footage at all? And I have a vague memory of me holding a packet of Philly sour yeast in the air at a camera. So I think maybe I did delete it, but I don't know. It's not there anyway. So what I do have though is a little bit of footage from adding the raspberries. So have a look at that now and you come back at the end. 24 hours later, the Berliner is not really doing anything. I'm not going to freak out just yet, but that's never a good sign. I mean, it is literally dead. Look. Okay, we'll give it another 24 hours and then we press the big panic button. Okay, 48 hours later, still no activity. I'm not going to panic yet, although now that I see it, look, gas's gone up a little bit, so something's happening. So hopefully by tomorrow we should have some action. Okay, it's time. Day 3. We're going to look. Please let this be fermenting, please. Oh, something's happening. Something's weird is happening. Look at that. Do I need to press the panic button? Oh, that does look weird, doesn't it? You know what? I'm pressing it. Okay, we finally finished 1.005 and that took over 2 weeks to get through. So that yeast is incredibly slow, but we got there in the end. So I'm going on holiday tomorrow, so I'm going to do this now. I needed to do this regardless, but I think we've bottomed out there. So I've got raspberries, got 2 kilos of these. Just gonna put them straight into the fermenter down there because I was gonna use a bag and stuff, and I can't be bothered with. I've got the filter on down the bottom, so I think we should be okay in that regards. But yeah, that yeast is incredibly slow. Really not great. I'd kind of forgotten all this. Okay, here we go. So yeah. So I think the last time I did this, it was only on for like 5 days, but obviously I'm going to be away for like a week, so that'll have to do. I was wondering what temperature do you do this at? Do you do it at like dry hot temperatures? Do you do it at standard temperatures? Got it sitting at about 9 degrees there. And I'm sure that every time I do this, every time I use fruit, I probably have the same conversation with myself about what temperature should do that, and I still don't know, and I never remember, and I never record it. So I am going to record it this time, and then when I look back, I'll say, right, okay. This is going to be an unholy mess, you know that? Okay, that'll have to do. So that's it. So that's going to sit there for a week. And then when I come back, I'll get it crushed and then we'll get it drunk. So I'm just going to regas it, and then that'll be us. So see you in about a week or so. It's about a minute since I turned the video off the last time. Look at the colour in that already. I've only just put the gas in and burped it. Wow. What that's going to be like after a week. Oh my goodness. Should be good. Looks amazing, doesn't it? The colour is superb, okay? The clarity is superb as well. I mean, I crashed it for a few extra days, to be fair, and more than what I was going to do. And yeah, it's turned out really good, hasn't it? So I'd done it at 9 degrees as well too. So a lot of the raspberries were still at the top, and then I crashed it, and I waited and waited until basically all the raspberries were at the bottom of the fermenter, and then I racked it. And yeah, I mean the dip tube is a superb invention. A superb invention. Remember the days when we used to say I still do it sometimes. You get the tap from the bottom of the fermenter where all the crap is. And I used to have to pour out a pint of crap at the start, and just get rid of it, and then rack the proper stuff. Oh, those days are almost gone. Anyway, let's not talk about the olden times. Let's talk about the current times. Nice bit of carbonation in it as well. This is a lager glass, obviously, so terrific. I'm happy. So far, so good. So let's give it a smell. Getting a little bit of the raspberry. It's not potent or anything like that. It's just a nice little subtle aroma of raspberries. And that's about it. Nothing really is indicating that this is going to be a sour beer. It's a Berliner, so it's not going to be very sour. I don't really like very sour beers. A Berliner is nice though. Okay, 3.3% too, I should say. What's in it is a kilo of Pilsner malt, Barca Pilsner malt, a kilo of Chateau wheat, and a kilo of lager malt as well. Hops is 5 grams of Pilgrim, and we had the Philly sour yeast as well too. So yeah, that's all that's in it. And then we finished at, I think the recipe was saying it was going to finish at like 1002, but it didn't get anywhere near that. 1005 it got down to, so it's 3.3% of the ABV, as Rick would say, which is nice at this time of the year. So this is it. This is our summer beer. This is the Berliner that I was threatening to do last year, the fruit beer. Never got around to it. Did it this time. Okay, I've already told you what it looks like and what it smells like. So let's give it a taste. Yeah, I quite like that. It's very nice. The last time I did this beer as well too. See, I'm having a flashback to the Brew Day video, and I'm sure I told you this on the Brew Day video, but we're never going to see that now. The last time I brewed this beer, I brewed it with blackberries, I think. And I made a note in myself and Brewfather saying that to use raspberries because it would be a little bit more tart. More tart is what that was supposed to say. That's really... I was right. Well done me. Well done me. I was right. It's brilliant with raspberries in it. Absolutely brilliant. You get the sourness up front. Not heavy sourness. Then the raspberry flavour comes in. And the raspberries bringing through the sweetness. Now, I put the raspberries in for their dry hop at 9 degrees. So it wasn't a fermented out. So it's probably brought a lot of that sugar in with it. Yeah, rather than being bone dry. And I think that was actually a good call. Now obviously it's gonna, if you're bottling it, it'll just be a big bottle bomb. But if you're kegging it and you're keeping it at low temperatures, then I don't think that there's any issues that could possibly happen. So I mean, I think that's something I'm going to try again, definitely. initially sour, then the raspberry flavour comes in, then the sweetness comes in, and then right on the back end, you're left with this taste. And the taste is the bark of malt. And there's only, what I said was, a kilo of the bark of Pilsner malt. So it's that real cracker bread type of taste. And there's only a kilo in it. That's right, that is nice. Now imagine there was 2 kilos of it in. That might be even better. I last only had the 1 kilo. God, that's good. That is good. Yeah, that is a winner. That is a definite winner. It is very refreshing to like to bring up a cliche, but it really is. It's quite dry, but it's not bone dry, as I say. Nice and light, easy to drink, in the heat. It's really good. Sweet and sour thing going on, and then this just lovely taste that it finishes out on, of raspberries and crackers. Raspberry spread on crackers. Oh, just, what's not to like? What is not to like? So yeah, that is another cracker. So, which is good. Because the thing about fruit beers is you don't want it to go wrong, because the fruit costs a fortune these days. It really does. It's not cheap. Yeah. I am going to get myself more of that Philly sour yeast. And I'm going to do another beer. And I'm going to probably not brew it for about 3 years. And then I'm going to brew it. And then I'm going to really enjoy it. And then I'm going to repeat the cycle. I'm already thinking now about the next beer. Whether it's this year, probably not. Probably next year. Another fruit beer. But what fruit could I try that could possibly top raspberries? Strawberries, I don't think you get enough of the strawberry flavour. I want it to be proper fruit as well too, not the little tinctures, you know, that. I could maybe do like a puree type of thing. What about mango? What about a mango sour? Not a mango lassi, but a mango Berliner. What would that be like? That might work. And if any fruit could possibly come close to raspberries, it would be mango in terms of flavour. But would it work? Because the tartness of the raspberries works so well with that little sour note from the Philly sour. Good. Okay, what we've got here is a winner. Every beer I'm brewing these days is just fantastic. It's just fantastic. So long may that continue. I am due a stinker sometime very soon, but I shall drink to victory. So cheers.